like anything can happen. Can't hardly wait to see what's next. I wanna face this world with wonder and excitement. Face every challenge every day.
morning, little bees. Just buzzing in to say hello. Well, how have you been, little bees? Have you been behaving? Get it? We're still learning about the Beatitudes. So far, we learned that Beatitudes remind us of the attitudes Jesus invites us to have. That's why we've been playing so many bee-related activities and making crafts about bees. But we also learned that blessing means to be so happy in Jesus. It's not a me attitude that makes us feel happy, but a be attitude that helps us to be so happy with Jesus. The first beatitude taught us that being poor in spirit means that we are lost, hopeless and in pain without Jesus. And we need Jesus to be happy. In the second beatitude, we discovered that the kind of mourning Jesus meant was a deep, heart-sick kind of sadness over our sins and the sins of others. When we are poor in spirit, we realize that everything good about our lives comes from God. And then we moan over our own sins and the sins of others. Okay, ready for the third beatitude? The third beatitude grows out of these two ideas. The third beatitude is, ready? Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth. Meek is a little word with a big meaning. Most people today don't really understand what Jesus meant by the word meek. Now, the word meek means something different today than it did when Jesus used it. Now, the word meek is pretty cool. Once we understand what the word meek means, according to Jesus, we will have a better understanding of what it means to be meek. Okay, now, you little smart little bees, if you have your dictionary, look up meek, M-E-E-K. Your dictionary at home might say something like, meek means having or showing a quiet, gentle nature. It's not wanting to fight back and argue with other people. Now, when we generally think of the word meek, we sometimes think the same thing. But when Jesus said, "Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth," in Matthew chapter 5, verses 5, he wasn't really thinking about being quiet and submissive. He wasn't thinking about not wanting to fight back or argue. You know, the New Testament in your Bible was originally written in Greek, not English, in Greek. Well, the Greek word for meek was used in a couple of different ways, okay? Ready? Sailors would use the word meek to describe a gentle breeze. Farmers would use the word meek to describe a wild animal like a horse that had been trained to submit and to follow the farmer's lead. Now, both these definitions describe strength under control. The sailor harnesses the power of the wind using his sails so his boat can move. The farmer trains wild horses so they can be used for farm work like plowing the fields and riding. The wind doesn't become weak when the sailor uses it to sail. Neither does the horse become weak when he does the farm work or when people ride on him. The power of the wind and the power of the horse are used, not lost. So when Jesus says to God's family, when we are called to be meek, he is not saying that we are weak. He is saying that when we submit to God's instructions and when we let God rule our lives, we will be happy. Meek people trust in our King Jesus because we know that Jesus' ways are always good. Psalms 37 verses 5 through 11. Mix it. It says, "Commit your way to the Lord, trust in him, and he will do this. He will make your righteous reward shine like the dawn, your vindication like the noonday sun. Be still before the Lord and wait patiently for him. Do not fret when people succeed in their ways, when they carry out their wicked schemes. Refrain from anger and turn away from wrath. Do not fear. It leads only to evil. For those who are evil will be destroyed, but those who hope in the Lord will inherit the land. A little while, and the wicked will be no more. Though you look for them, they will not be found. But the meek will inherit the land and enjoy the peace and prosperity." Now, boys and girls, this passage paints a beautiful picture, or maybe a pretty cool picture, of what it means to be meek. We see in verses 5 that the meek person commits his work to Jesus and trusts in him. Sometimes it can be easy to think that we know best and that we can manage things all by ourselves, right? But that is a me attitude, not a be attitude. Get it? Meek people trust that God knows best and they follow him. Verses 7 tells us to be still before the Lord and wait patiently for him. Now, I don't know about you, but sometimes I get annoyed when I pray and ask God to help me, and it feels like God isn't answering my prayer. See, that's a me attitude, not a be attitude. Little B's, Jesus, he calls us to follow him, to trust in him, and wait on him patiently. When we are meek, we become really, really happy in Jesus. That means we learn to trust Jesus, we learn to wait on Jesus, and we learn to become truly happy in Jesus. Boys and girls, the Bible tells us that meek people, aka people who trust in Jesus, they follow Jesus, and they wait on Jesus, are happy people. Because when we don't trust in Jesus, when we try to take control, when we rush into things, guess what? It makes us feel even more sadder and even more anxious. But when we learn to follow Jesus, to wait, to be patient, and to wait for Jesus to lead us in his time, boys and girls, the Bible tells us that we will truly be so happy. All right, little B's, that's it for today. But before we go, let's do our favorite part. Let's go ahead and pray. So I want you to take your beautiful little hands and put it together like this. Close your eyes. And I will pray for you, little B's, and I want you to listen with your little B heart. Jesus, I thank you so much, God, that you know what's best for us, that you are good, that you are perfect, and that you love us so, so much that you want us to learn to trust in you. Jesus, when our little B hearts are so anxious that we want to rush into things, that we want to control everything, help us to slow down and to trust in you, Jesus. Help us to be happy, so happy in you, and to be like you towards one another. We ask this all in your precious and mighty name, and all the little B's say amen. All right, that's it for today, boys and girls. See you next week.
Lifted high, or better than flies across this land, that all men may see the truth and know He is the way to heaven. We wanna see, we wanna see, we wanna see Jesus lifted high. We wanna see, we wanna see, we wanna see Jesus lifted high. Lifted high, oh better than flies across this land, that all men may see the truth and know He is the way to heaven. We wanna see Jesus lifted high, oh better than flies across this land, that all men may see the truth see, we wanna see, we wanna see Jesus lifted high. We're gonna see, we're gonna see, we're gonna see Jesus lifted high, lifted high.
Good morning, TapKids. Happy Sunday. Oh man, it's a really hot day, isn't it? Woo! Right? It's a perfect weather to do what? To do a perfect snack time. So last week I saw that you guys, some of you guys did the boo-boo beat. I actually got to see Lucy, Luke, Alex, Abigail. You guys actually did it, and you guys tagged us on Instagram, and it was such a great time seeing just you guys take the time to actually participate. That warms all of our hearts, guys. But this time, we are going to do a fun snack time. What are we gonna be doing, you might be asking? Well, we are gonna be doing a watermelon pizza. That's right. And what are we gonna need? The ingredients you're gonna need is obviously a watermelon. You are gonna need a kiwi and a couple strawberries. You can see the strawberry right there. You guys are gonna need Greek yogurt. If you guys wanna add yogurt, Greek yogurt. I got this at Rite Aid. It's Chobani, not fat plain. Not because I'm watching my diet, but you know, it's just what I found. And cream cheese. So you can just go to the market. You probably already have cream cheese. I didn't, so, and the market actually didn't have cream cheese, but they did have bagels and cream cheese, which I'm gonna use to just take out the cream cheese part and add it on. All right, guys, so why don't we get started, right? All right, so first thing you're gonna do is call your parents. Mom, I need your help, all right? Why? Because we're gonna be using a knife. So you guys can't use a knife until you guys are 18. So you grab the watermelon, and you guys need to grab it because we're gonna cut it in circles, right? So let's do it. Ready? 1, 2, and oh, it didn't cut. Man, this watermelon is really harder than I thought. Yeah, it's actually really hard to cut. It's kind of like what we learned today, right? Meekness. What is meekness? Meekness is trusting in God and waiting in God, right? It requires us to wait. Let's try it one more time. There you go. All right. You guys want to know something, a fun fact? You know, a fun fact is that Moses was one of the only ones that God called meek. And he faced his fears, trusting in God when everything wasn't going his way, right? He trusted God and believed in him, right? That's a fun fact. So let's continue to cut. Oh, you know, sometimes in life we have to trust in God, right? Because he's the only one that's gonna get us through. Not everything in life is easy, but we do know that with God, everything is possible. Like cutting this watermelon. Wow, you see? Be careful because you guys don't want to cut your fingers. Nobody wants a bloody watermelon. All right, so see, once it's cut, it should look kind of like this, right? In circles. You can use it like this. So what we're gonna do next, we can place these right here, put them here, and you can pick which side you want to use. I'm gonna use this one because it's a little thicker. So once you grab it, you put it on a plate, and then we cut our other fruits. We're gonna cut the kiwi now. All right, let's see. Oh man, I love kiwi. Do you guys like kiwi? There's a lot of cutting involved, right? But trust me, guys, you guys are going to love this snack. Why? Because I chose it. That's why. Just kidding, because it's great. So once the kiwi is cut, you know, you can use your hands. Remember to wash your hands, guys, because you guys are going to be sharing, I bet. And nobody wants to have dirty hands. So then we cut the kiwis again in circles. You can cut them in circles if you want. So I'm gonna cut it in circles. There you go. And this part I'm not gonna cut it, I'm gonna eat it. And then we grab our strawberries. And again, cut them. Oh, this was a little mushy already. Yep, that's a good part of being a chef. You get to try your food before anyone else. All right, so let's cut the strawberries in circles. There you go. There you go. Careful again. All right. Now that that's done, grab a paper towel and clean your hands. And then we'll get started by adding, grab your Chobani Greek yogurt, non-fat plain. Again, you don't have to use this. I'm not on a diet. It's just the only thing I can find. Grab your fork, and what you're gonna do is smear it on your watermelon. You see? Like this. And then, okay? And then smear it. It should look like this. And then grab your cream cheese. And typically you'll use a fork or a spoon to smear it. But because I accidentally grabbed one that includes chips, you just get it and use the chip to smear it. There you go. There you go. It's easier with a knife, but hey, you want to make things fun. Oh, that fly. Oh, wow. That's really good. And then we start decorating it. You see this? It's really cool, huh? When you guys are done with that, guys, the best part is, if you have like leftover fruit, you can eat it. But you can always just do the other ones next. Then, after that, again, get your parents, because you're gonna need to cut it. We're gonna cut it in triangle. And it should look like this. You see? So yeah, you see, who would ever thought that a simple watermelon, can turn into a watermelon pizza? I know it sounds weird, right? But sometimes we have to try new things. We have to do hard things in order to experience like God's presence, God's love, because that's the way we grow, right? I bet you don't want to try it because you're gonna be like, but tell you what, if you try it, if I try it, you have to try it with me. Got it? So as you're making it now, let's grab a slice, and let's try it together. Oh man, ready? 3, 2, 1. Whoa, now that tastes really great, especially in this heat. All right, guys, that is it for today. I hope you guys can do it at home, try it. Make sure to tag us on Instagram. We want to see how you guys react to the flavor. I hope your watermelon is as sweet as mine, and you guys like it. All right, boys, on that note, I'll see you guys next week. Goodbye. Hey there, TapKids. Happy Sunday. Teacher Alejandro here. And I'm so excited to be here with you guys today. So, do you guys know what time is it? Well, it's 9 o'clock, but who's counting, right? So, today we are going to do the memory verse. And we have some motions, you know, so you guys can memorize the verse easier. So today's memory verse is Matthew 5:5. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Again, blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. So for you guys to remember, let me show you the motions. When I say blessed, you guys make a circle. Ready? All right. Blessed. When I say are the meek, you guys are going to put your hand, your praying hands, look with your eyes open, all right? So, are the meek. There you go. One more time. Are the meek. There you go. And then for our last part, because it's gonna be for they shall inherit the earth. So ready? For they shall inherit the earth. So you guys are gonna, when I say for they shall inherit the earth, we're gonna circle around like, you know, like we're trying to hug the moon or stretching our hands. Got it? All right, ready? For they shall inherit the earth. There you go. All right, again. For they shall inherit the earth. There you go. Very good, guys. So now guess what's coming? Now we're going to do it all together. And we'll try it 2 times, right? So you guys can get it, all right? So ready? Remember, blessed, we do a circle. Are the meek, praying hands. For they shall inherit the earth. Circle. Got it? All right, let's count down. 3, 2, 1. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. There you go. One more time. I noticed that some of you guys are a little rusty, but it's okay, right? Because we're going to do it one more time. Ready? Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Wow, boys and girls, you guys did amazing. You did great. You did great. You did great. We all did great. So now there's no excuse for you guys not to memorize a verse. So guess what you guys want to do now? Go ahead and record yourself, tag us on Instagram, because we want to see you guys reciting the verse. Let's do it. Let's end it one more time with doing the verse. Ready? Matthew 5:5. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. There you go. All right, on that note, boys and girls, I'll see you guys next week. Goodbye.
Hi, you guys. This is Princess Anna, and I'm Stacy. Today we'll be doing our toddler activity. Will be on emotions and walking and talking your children through all the different emotions that are going on right now, especially through 2020. Your little kids are probably feeling a lot of things, and most likely do not have the words yet or the ability to communicate what they're feeling. So this is a perfect and fun activity to kind of talk them through it. I have 3 emotions today that we talked about. Which one that we picked out for today?
Happy.
This one is?
Happy.
This one is when you're feeling happy and you're feeling good. Which one's this one?
It's feeling bad.
Feeling mad. Can you show them what mad looks like? Yeah. Can you show them what happy looks like? And then this one is when you're feeling sick because of COVID. We were talking today about how when sometimes people are not feeling so hot, they're not feeling well, they're feeling a little bit sick, we have to make sure that we give them space to feel better. Can you sing the song, When You're Feeling?
I wanna roll a ticket and count to 4. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, so that's a way to help you feel better when you're mad, right? To calm down. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start with when we're feeling happy. What I did today was I cut an old paper towel roll into thirds, but you can add whatever emotions, do as much as you would like. We're gonna go ahead and start with baking soda, and all you're gonna need is baking soda, stuff that you have at home, food coloring, and toilet paper rolls or paper towel rolls. So go ahead, Olive. Olive is gonna help me, and she's going to put a big helping of baking soda. Why don't you do one more? Oh, that's Milo being sick. Oh, actually, let's do one more. Let's do 3. Sorry. Let's do 3. So that we can. Oh, you want to do it there? Okay. Go ahead. 1. And this can help your children learn how to count. 2. Good with fine motor skills with the spoons. 3. All right, and then we don't touch these. Now we're going to move on to this one. This is the feeling sick. We're feeling not so well. 1. 2. And 3. That's Milo wanting to participate. Yes, Milo. Okay, then we're going to assign colors. So we're not going to touch the paper towel rolls because now they have baking soda on them. And for the happiness, we're going to go ahead and use the color yellow. And we're going to add 1 drop. Go ahead, Olive. Add 1 drop. Nope, in this one. Squeeze it. Okay, great. She added 2, no biggie. And then angry, we're gonna add 1 drop here. All right, great. And then feeling sick, we're gonna add 1 here. Go ahead, Olive. Great. Now comes the fun part. We're now going to add vinegar and water into each of these and see what happens. All right. So normally you could just do vinegar, but to extend the life of this, we are going to add some water to it. Okay? Go ahead. Be very slow when you pour. Go ahead. Whoa! Sometimes you get so happy. We'll do it again. Do it. No. Do it in happiness. Sometimes you're so happy. You get too excited. All right, this one's angry. Whoa! Why don't you try one more time? Why don't you try one more time when you're angry? Gosh, you just want to explode sometimes with anger. One more time. And so when you're feeling mad and you wanna
Take a deep breath and count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, this is if you're feeling sick. All right, that's it for today. You can go ahead and talk to your children a little bit more about the emotions as they have, as we have built these, and then now they kind of just undo it and have some fun and go a little bit crazy with the leftover baking soda.
Like vinegar?
Yep.